Meow meow, and welcome to another episode of Onyx's Chat Show, hosted by me. I don't know, Onyx. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest, kind of starstruck, TBH. Please welcome to the show, Eric Bauza.
How's it going, Onyx?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Kind of little sweatier than normal because I'm in the presence of greatness.
I agree. I'm also sweat. I'm a little starstruck myself, man. I can't believe I'm a guest on your show. I feel like I should be interviewing you.
Oh, that would be so cool. Yeah, maybe one day if you have your own chat show, I'll come on. Yeah, free of charge. Free of charge.
Oh, hey, that's the best.
Yeah. Well, so I know who you are and what you do, but for my viewers that don't, why don't you tell people what you do for a living?
Well, Onyx, my name is Eric Bauza, and I do voices for cartoon characters for a living.
That's like the coolest job ever. Like next to Ghost Hunter, probably doing voices for cartoons is the next coolest.
Absolutely. I've never had experience as a ghost hunter, but I'd have to say that might be, in another life, maybe that would have been another career for me.
For sure, for sure. So when did you first realize that you could do voices? And then when did you first realize that you could do it for a living?
Well, I think like any person as a kid is when you first start to realize, making people laugh, doing funny voices. I think it really started by like kind of imitating relatives, making fun of your aunts and your uncles and some cousins.
Yeah.
And then in school, maybe kind of like imitating teachers. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that. You might get in trouble. But, I think funny voices have been around. And especially as a kid, when you watch cartoons, you kind of like these characters that we watch on TV. Do you have any favorite cartoon characters or any non-cartoon characters?
Yeah, I used to always like doing like a Scooby-Doo impression.
Yeah,
but it's kind of rough on my throat, but I can try it. I used to entertain my friends by just going like Scooby. Oh, sorry. All right, sorry.
Oh,
Let me try one more time.
No. Well, hey, no.
Scooby. Well, I can.
Oh well, hey,
do
you
it.
know what? We'll circle back.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
We'll circle
to it.
back.
Gotta...
I hear the beginnings.
Right, like there's something.
The beginnings
there for
are
sure.
there, Onyx. I believe in you.
Yeah, I just need to get like some. Throat
I
coat.
think we got something.
Yeah,
throat coat, spray it down.
Yeah.
Get some eucalyptus, the koalas, like the koala bears eat.
Exactly.
That's good for
Yeah.
you. That clears it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just goofing around at school and then working in animation. I was actually a character layout artist before I became a voiceover artist, and someone was making like a short film or like a pilot for a show, and they kind of basically just asked me to be a part of that, and that's kind of how I learned you can get paid to do voices.
So did you do impressions of like famous characters as a kid that you then went on to actually voice legitimately as an adult?
Oddly enough, I don't know if you could see, I would probably have these posters behind me even if I weren't working for Warner Brothers. But the first, oddly enough that you mentioned, Looney Tunes was my favorite cartoon show growing up as a kid. I would watch it every Saturday morning with my bro, and we would just laugh our butts off at Mel Blanc. He was the original voice actor of the Looney Tunes characters. But later on in life, I ended up voicing some characters like Marvin the Martian, Earth creature. Isn't that lovely? Oh, Onyx, I enjoy your show, but it blocks my view of Venus. Yeah. A lot of people get a kick out of that one.
And, of course, this rabbit right here, Bugs Bunny. Ain't I, you stinker? What's up, Onyx?
This is blowing my mind. What's up, Bugs Bunny? It just
Feel
feels
free
like
to ask Bugs any questions.
It feels like something just takes over your body and like some kind of like supernatural possession has occurred. It sounds so on point. I guess I'd want to ask.
It could be.
I'd want to ask Bugs like what he thinks about Daffy, because I've always wondered, are they truly enemies, or are they kind of like frenemies, or like are they just like completely friends?
Well, Daffy, from my point of view, Daffy's, he's all right. I'll invite him to my birthday parties and barbecues. Even though he always tries to get the one up on me. He always, listen, Rabbit, finally. Onyx, can I be a part of the show too?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Listen, the real star of Looney Tunes, of course, as we know, is me, Daffy Duck. Okay, first of all, Onyx asked me the question, not you, Daffy. Okay, listen, Fuzzface. Can I be honest? Okay, we're frenemies at best. Okay, I'm just gonna get it out in the open now. We're like frenemies.
Could I be like the third frenemy in that?
Yeah, sure.
That kind of frenemy circle?
You definitely belong in this universe, Onyx. Yeah, that's for sure, Doc.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. The one thing that they both agree on is that I should be friends with them.
Yeah, the more the merrier, Onyx, honestly.
That's the coolest thing ever. Is there a character that is kind of obscure that people might not know that you do, or that you kind of just like do on the side for friends and haven't done professionally? What's like one character or impression that's just like a deep cut?
That's a weird one. I mean, that's a very deep cut question. I can kind of do I can approximate like a Jeff Bridges, man. I know Jeff Bridges. He's not a Looney Tunes character, but he did play the dude, man. I'm a big Jeff Bridges kind of guy. He would never. Oh, I wouldn't say he'd never be in a Looney Tunes cartoon, but
That is spot on. That is spot on.
This carpet over here just ties the whole podcast together, man. Great.
I've got an impression like that that I kind of break out every now and again. It's not as tight as your Jeff Bridges one, but it's Shakira, and sometimes I'll just kind of be in a crowd, and if it gets quiet, I just go whatever you need.
Hey.
Whatever, I'm here. But yeah, I just kind of break that out, and then people are like, Shakira.
That sounds like if Marvin the Martian had a girlfriend, that would be the perfect. Yeah. The perfect voice. So, Onyx, we got to get a demo reel together for you.
Oh, yeah. I would love that. We could just kind of start building that show out and pitching it around town tomorrow, probably. Would probably be a good thing.
We're still in the pandemic, I think, and I feel like the more content, the merrier. Again.
Agreed. Well, what's something that you think you'd be doing if you weren't a voiceover artist? Like if you had to have a different job, I don't know, what would you do?
That is another good question. I haven't really thought about that because I feel like just even voiceover was kind of an accident. I always liked to do impressions and voices, but I never knew how to kind of turn that into a career until I started working in animation. And then kind of ever since then, it's just, I don't know, maybe like a teacher or something, I love, we work in animation or entertainment for kids. And I feel like, another kind of commendable, respectable kind of job would be, teacher. I have a son. He's 5 years old, so I'm kind of his teacher right now.
Does he know that you do voices, and has he put that together? And he's like, well, I've got the coolest dad of all time.
He's well, thanks. Hopefully he thinks I'm the coolest, but he definitely if we're at the park or on a play date or at a kid's birthday party, he'll often introduce me as, this is my dad. He's Bugs Bunny. That's what he'll say. He'll just say that to kids, and I don't know if anyone cares or understands, but
oh man,
it's a weird way to be introduced to somebody.
Yeah. What I love about the Looney Tunes characters is that they've continued on for so long, because I loved them when I was a kid. And, and now it's cool to see that they kind of keep getting reintroduced and reinvented and recontextualized in ways, and keeps them alive for younger generations. And which brings me to my next question. I wanted to know what's a project that you're excited about in your life right now. If it's the one I'm thinking of, then we're pretty in sync. But I wanted to know if there's a big project that you might be excited about.
Well, I'm just, first of all, lucky to get out of the house when I can. But even if I'm stuck at home, I get to work on these cartoons. right now there's one running on HBO Max called Looney Tunes Cartoons. And there will be some new episodes coming out pretty soon. I can't say when, but I'd have to say at least within the next month, they will be dropping some more cartoons. And if the other project that involves the same characters we've been talking about is Space Jam: A New Legacy that's coming out.
Yeah, which I felt like I thought that was something I dreamt. I was so excited about it, but it turns out it's real.
It is, Onyx. I will confirm with you now on your show that this is a real thing that's happening. Again, you're talking to a kid that grew up watching the original one in 1996 with Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
I never thought I would be around to see the day that a second version of, or a sequel or a reimagining, there would be one in existence. But to be a part of it is another thing. I've been announced to be a part of the film. I cannot say who I'm playing in the film just yet.
Yeah.
But it is coming out, and I can say that if you are a fan of the original, get ready to have your mind blown with the second one. And again, if you like family movies or kids movies, or if you have kids, Onyx, do you have any children?
I don't. The closest thing to a child that I have is my little demon puppet, who's named Morgan.
Yeah. Oh, this guy. Okay, yeah.
He's kind of like my son, but
he's your son. We'll just say that he's your son.
Yeah.
Would you be taking him to see Space Jam, or would you just be seeing Space Jam on your because you want to see Space Jam?
No, it'd be kind of split. I'd be going to see Space Jam because I want to see Space Jam, but I would very much love for my son to see Space Jam. I make him watch all the movies that I grew up on, like all these movies back here.
Oh yeah, that's quite the collection you have.
Oh yeah, we sit and watch Gremlins all the time, and
that's
TBH,
a good one.
One of our faves is to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh,
when I saw that movie, when I saw that movie as a kid, and Mickey Mouse and Bugs were hanging out together, and Daffy and Donald were getting into a piano battle together, it ripped my mind in twain. I've never quite recovered, so that's one of my faves to watch with my son.
Jumping out of a without a parachute, kind of dangerous, ain't it? Yeah, you could get killed.
Yeah. OMG. Yeah. Just when I think it can't get any cooler, it does. So,
it's the last time I work with the duck with a speech impediment.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I am the proud owner of. They might be around here somewhere. Here, just give me a second, Onyx. Okay.
Oh yeah,
just one sec. You threw that at me last minute. Hold on. I know.
For sure.
Hold on 1 sec.
I'll just sit and talk to Morgan. This interview is going really well, Morgan. Don't blow it when I bring you in at the end for that special last bonus round question.
This will be worth it, I promise.
I can't wait.
Hold on 1 sec. I gotta get my headphones back on. Okay, you said Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right?
Yeah.
This is how big of a fan I am. This just came in the mail.
Holy crap!
An actual frame of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Woo!
And it's that famous scene in the clover leaf trolley diner.
Yeah.
Where he gets the dip. But that just came in the mail the other day.
Is that after he's like shave and a haircut?
Yes.
Yeah.
He busts through the wall and Judge Doom catches him. So anyways, it's insane. I may have a gift for you. I don't know. I may have something in here in my collection I'll have to send to you.
Holy crap. Me and Morgan would greatly appreciate any gift. That'd be so gracious of you.
Well, I see you have Morgan there. Is there?
Yeah, speaking of, he kind of has like a final bonus round question to ask. And, he's from the Netherrealm, so his questions get kind of existential. And,
sure.
Sometimes they're kind of like too big for my little brain to even comprehend. But you seem pretty smart. So, Morgan, do you have a question for Eric before we say goodbye? Eric?
Yes,
what's
Morgan.
the meaning of life?
The meaning of life? Well, like what kind of life? Your life? A puppet life? Puppet son life? Regular life? Just life in general?
My life. My puppet life. Well, that's really specific, Morgan, but okay.
That is very specific. I'd say for your puppet life, Morgan, is just to to go watch the movie Space Jam, and you'll find out all of the secrets to life itself in this movie. I truly believe that.
I think we can make that happen.
I'm not joking. I feel like it's in there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, because when I was in the booth, I would just suddenly, when I would do the voices, just kind of pass out, and then 2 hours later they'd be like, "Get up!" Like, what happened to you? And
yeah, it was kind of like transcendental.
Yeah, the meditation. I felt like I would have this out of body experience and then come to, and then I feel like I haven't seen anything yet of what I did in the movie. So, but also to love one another, I'd say, Morgan.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Like you'll get more. Treat others the way that you would like to be treated. I think is a good mantra to live through. I don't know if that answered your question.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Good, Morgan. When he's unhappy, things get crazy. He turns into like a fire beast. And,
oh no!
Yeah, so
keep them away from your collection. Are those VHS cassettes?
Yeah, they're VHS.
Yeah, you don't want to keep those in a nice, ventilated, cool area.
Yeah, I know how people think. People like Christopher Nolan are like, oh, film should be preserved, or like 70 millimeters the way to go. For me, VHS is like the truest way to present cinema. So,
in a nice 4x3.
Yeah,
if you have it.
Yeah, like on a staticky TV VCR that kind of like buzzes, and it kind of gets under your skin after a little while.
Yes. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, chef's kiss. So where can people find you on social media and keep track of what you're doing and what you're working on, and see all the new cool fun stuff coming up?
I'm on Instagram and Twitter, and the handle is @Bauzilla. That's Bauzilla, or Bauzilla for the Canadians watching. You have to cater to those Canadians.
Oh, for sure.
They're out there. They're always watching. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You just increased your Canadian viewership by at least 5 viewers.
Oh, I just got my Canadian numbers are going up.
They're up, Onyx. You've got fans up north. You'd be surprised.
Well, thank you so much for being on my chat show, Eric. And thanks so much for introducing me to Daffy and Bugs.
And also, one thing, you have speaking of big projects, don't you have a big project coming out?
Oh, yeah, I do. I forgot about it because I was so starstruck. So I'm running a Kickstarter to make my very own movie. It's called Onyx the Movie. Well, it's called Onyx the Fortuitous, the Talisman of Souls. And the website is onyxthemovie.com. And actually, I should ask you, do you have any advice on how I could get more people to go to my website and back my film so I can be a big old beefy bad boy movie star?
Well, I'd say you're doing a great bang up job already by having the posters there, having the social media presence. But why not have Bugs and Daffy back your film? That would be a great one.
Yeah.
What's up, Doc? This is Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, here to say we officially endorse Onyx the Movie. That's right, Doc. Send all of your bucks to his Kickstarter. Ain't we stinkers? Woohoo! Woohoo!
My brain has completely melted down. It is now sludge, and it's going to drip out of my ear holes because that was the coolest thing of all time.
Cool, man.
Well, I'm glad I could help. All right, well, I'm gonna go black out for a while and try to recover from that. And thank you so much for being here, Eric, and thank you, Bugs and Daffy. And until next time, meow meow.
Yeah, that's all, folks.